get older, I get a recurring lesson that staying single will alleviate you from a lot of drama. When you put a couple people together, there's a lot of baggage, a lot of issues. And even if they're not your issues, they become your issues because you're entangled with someone else. And your life, therefore, adds drama, adds stress, conflict, and it affects you in every way. The number one way that drama affects you in a negative capacity is it takes your energy. Drama itself takes your energy usually to a dark place. And so now you're spending energy going towards a dark place instead of taking your energy and going towards a productive, healthy place. And to find two people taking their energy, avoiding drama, and going into a healthy place is very rare. And everyone gets off track in life. And even if you're on track, if you're with someone else and they're going off track, now you're off track. Oh, I want to tell you, stay single. Good to see you, Andre, Spinning Wheels, and Adam. Thank you, Adam. I get this lesson reinforced so much. And of course, it was brung up as I make this video last night. Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. And the way I see it, there's a lot of layers to it, is he's in this marriage of drama. And it negatively affected his life. I mean, he's playing a part in it, and I'm not saying she caused it, because I think, there's a lot of things in that marriage. And I saw they posted on Instagram before they went there that they choose chaos. They choose to go to chaos. That's the devil. I hate to say that. Their child, Willow Smith, she did a video 2 days before of The Purge. She's coming out with a new song called The Purge, Devil Stuff. And again, I don't want to get too involved in their business, because I tell you, as I stay single, I got to remind myself. This is what I want to tell you too, all my single people. Not only should you stay single, but stay out of other people's relationship, because they'll drag you right down. I'll never forget, I got in the middle. My friend and his girl were getting in a fight, and I was cool with the girl too. I grew up with her. And I got in the middle because they were getting physical. And I broke it up. I backed up the guy. And when I backed up the guy and I turned around to check on the girl, she went to swing at my friend and punch me. And I said, oh shit, don't get involved in their shit. And you know what happened after that? They stayed together, had another kid. I think about, when Chris Rock hit Rihanna, Jay-Z wanted to send a couple goons to go get him. Beyonce said, don't get involved. And then eventually what happened is they got back together. And they did that whole song, Cake, Cake, Cake. You could destroy your life getting involved in drama. Destroy it. To me, if I was Chris Rock, I would have pressed assault charges. I know 50 Cent said I would have pressed charges. Because I'm not saying Chris Rock doesn't go too far sometimes. But I want to tell you right now, that was, to me, in my opinion, that was assault. And we're going down a dangerous road. I said the world going to hell. I saw the other week, someone came up to Mike Tyson, wanted to shoot the fair one. The bouncer tried to get this dangerous guy out of the comedy club, and the guy pulled a gun on the bouncer. And Mike Tyson hugged him. To me, guys, now you're letting a deranged psychopath. I'm glad that Mike Tyson showed him love. He calmed it down. But now you're letting a deranged person with a gun back in society. I mean, I want to tell you right now, it's, this is why the good people don't get involved, but this is why the world ends. I mean, I was really saying to myself today, Sam, stay single and don't get involved in anything. I don't even want to do YouTube anymore. And I was walking, and in Florida by the beach, there's these turtles, sea turtles. Adam, you know about them. You grew up in Vero. And I saw this one sea turtle starting to veer away from the sidewalk and go onto the main highway. And I said to myself, I ain't getting involved in that shit. And so I was like, that turtle's going to have to figure it out. And some guy riding his bike saved that turtle's life, and he stopped traffic. And I've done that a couple times for dogs and things. And I said to myself, well, Sam, you know, there are times where you do have to get involved. But save your energy for the right time. See, I'm burning myself out with drama with other people. I mean, this is too what I don't like about YouTube, but I love YouTube. A lot of it, I hate some of it. I respect men and women equally. I'm not saying women bring all the drama or men bring all the drama, but I do want to point out this. My mom told me this. She said, Sam, I grew up with all women in the house, and there's a lot of drama. This is what it is. And my mom said, Sam, you find the right girl, you love her. But I want to tell you, girl's going to bring you a lot of drama. This is my mother talking. She said, girl's going to bring a lot of drama to your life. You got to make sure it's the right one. You're ready. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. On YouTube, some of my biggest trolls have been women or gay guys that want to get with me. And I think about this one, and it makes me upset because I was always so nice to her. I never say anything negative to her. Negative. I mean, I could have. I never. I don't want to. That's not my desire. But then I think I made a video, wasn't even talking about her. She got all upset, and she started all this drama online, like bashing me. And I found out, someone told me, like, you know, this girl's going crazy. I said, what? I said, oh my God. And how quickly people, you could destroy your life. And I mean, for me, again, I felt like, and I only watched the Will Smith smack once because I practice what I preach. That's trauma. That's assault. I saw it once. It grieved my spirit. I said, I'm not watching that again. I'm not. That's like watching a rape, watching a beating. I'm not one of these people that Google MMA fighting or Google street fights. I'm not one. Those people are psychopaths. I don't watch true crimes. No, guys, I watch things that inspire me, not that destroy me. Drama destroys you, destroys your spirit. Sophie, good to see you. Good to see everyone on the live chat tonight. Thank you to all my members. If you guys and girls appreciate these videos, please take the time to click that thumbs up. It's peace. It's not drama. You want to support the channel? Thank you, Adam and Sophie. Click that blue join button. This was so heavy on my spirit. I hate to talk about like current events. And you guys know out of my 3,000 videos on my channel, I don't really do current events. But I do lessons that I learn from life. And the lesson that gets reinforced, no matter if you're rich, poor, what walk of life, Twister, good to see you. No matter what walk of life, is you got to really be, it's so hard to navigate life without destroying yourself. And I'm talking, and this is in a first world country. Now, again, if you're in a third world country, I understand you marry because that's how you survive. You got to huddle your resources. And I want to tell all my people in a first world country, sharing an apartment, sharing a house, if you get away from that relationship and you live a simple life, you can live on your own in a first world country. You may have to put a little effort and change some things, but it's worth it. Why? Peace. Peace. And I know peace is boring. See, this is why I don't get involved in other people's life. Because now, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. Look, we all like a little bit of an excitement. But there's a big difference, guys and girls, between people who everything they do, there's always drama, always something going on. And it's a recurring pattern. And you got to be very careful. You can do everything right in life and you can get involved with the wrong person and you can destroy your life financially, emotionally, and physically. You know, when I was young, I look back now and said, wow, that was fortunate something didn't turn different in different scenarios. And now as I'm older, I'm very cautious on, you know, physically where I put myself, the environment, and what people's mindset are. Because you got to be very careful. I mean, it's like I said, that was assault last night. I mean, it was crazy. But I think about, too, I recognize that Jada was grieved. And I want to tell you this, growing up, Jada Smith was in this great movie, Menace to Society. And the same thing happened. She was dating a guy in a movie, and some other guy was like coming on to her and basically provoked this other guy to beat that guy up. And you know what was playing in the background? R. Kelly, Honey Love. Give me some of that honey love. And now R. Kelly's locked up, broke. And Jada did not cause the problem. I'm not blaming the woman. There's a lot of blame to go around. But I want to tell you this, no matter man or woman, and friends too, because I want to, as you get older, like I said, sometimes when you're young, you're in an environment, a fight breaks out, and you got to back your friend no matter what. As you get older, you realize that's not your friend if they're starting fights or if they're escalating it. So when you look over your spouse, man or woman, they can look grieved, but if they don't try to de-escalate, they're escalating. Because it just took that one look to light that bitch on fire. Gaslighting. Drama. And all the entanglements and stuff that they do. I said, oh my God. Lifetime Achievement Award gone. And I guarantee you that's going to destroy their relationship. That grieves my spirit. Now, again, there's a lot of layers to that. I'm not blaming anyone because there's so many different things you can say. I get different perspectives. But for me, this is my opinion. My opinion is that I just want you to be cautious in this world with who you entangle yourself with. That's out of Jada's man or woman. Again, I respect men and women equally. I'm not blaming one gender or the other. I'm saying a single person, be careful who you get involved with. I see good people I know, hardworking. I mean, I know them right now. They went through a divorce. And they felt so, even though it was horrible, no one wants to go through a divorce. It was horrible. But they got out of it. It was unhealthy. They figured it out. Then, within 1 year, they got into another relationship. And now they're going through hell again. After the divorce, even though it was painful, I saw my friend finally getting his life back, his energy. And I said, wow, it's amazing to see his energy change. And then he met someone at the gym. I'll tell you, I'm in the gym every day. You got to be very careful when you meet in the gym because you got all this hormones pumping and everyone's dressed scantily. And I want to tell you, even though you got one good thing in common that you like to work out, I want to tell you, this is not a good place to meet someone. It's like a strip club for adults. And again, I don't tell my friends what to do or people what to do. This is my personal channel. I just share my opinion. We're going to go a lot of comments. Forgive me for being a little long on this. But I'm watching my friend now, who got divorced, met this girl at the gym. His energy, when I speak to him now, it's like, it's drained. Because there's so much drama going on. There was always drama, even before he's getting ready to get remarried. Now he's getting ready to get remarried. I mean, forget about it. You should see all the drama that's going on. Because you got so many people and so many issues. And I just step back. I call him once in a while. When I call him, I let him vent. I said, look, I'm going to share my opinion here. And I told him, you do what you want. I want everyone to do what they want. I tell old destitute people, don't be a nomad. But I always say, do whatever you want. Because I'm not trying to control people. And I hate sharing my life publicly. I like the side hustle. I like YouTube. I got to have some outlet. So this is my outlet where I just share my thoughts because I like to live alone. And I want to be alone. And I found even problems with sharing my stuff online because I'm not alone. People listen, which I'm very thankful. People listening, I appreciate everyone. Vast majority of people very positive. But there's been some people, even online, they start to think like we're together, whether two closer friends or like lovers. And it's really the ones who I think and they get very vicious. And I'm saying to myself, guys, girls, I don't know what you want from me, but this is why I'm single. Less drama. And I hope that this video helps you. I'm going to go all live comments now. Again, if these videos help you, please click that thumbs up. I really try to be very good here as best I can. Good to see you, Michael. If you want to support the channel, thank you, Michael. All my members, click that blue join button. I appreciate you. I'm going to crack my window. I'm going to take a hydration break. We're going to go all live comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you. All right, I'm going top of the comments. If I miss a comment, please type it again. Don't take it as disrespect. Don't try to smack me. Okay? I'm trying to be done. Guys, I'm just reading the comments. Andre, hey, Sam. Hey, brother, good to see you. Spinning wheels. Will Smith believes in science fiction. Single for the win. Yeah. You nailed it. I mean, look, all I can tell you is single for the win. That is truth. Adam, good to see you, brother. Thank you for everything. Good evening, Sam. I'm always having drama here. My mom is very difficult to deal with. She really needs to be in a home. I agree. His mother and his father have a level of dementia. He's got a girlfriend that she doesn't have dementia, but she's a lot of drama. You're in a very tough situation, so I have empathy. But I agree, you can't work a job, take care of your kids. Your priority is your self-care, your kids, and you have to have an income. And so you got to use some of their assets and you got to get professional help. But I have empathy. That's not an easy position. This is another reason why you stay single. Why? Because being a caretaker when someone gets sick and they're your spouse, it's horrible. And here's a perfect example. Both of Adam's parents have dementia. They can't take care of each other. So, a lot of people tell me, well, yeah, I want to get married so they can take care of me. Well, what about this example? I want to tell you guys, just save your money, enjoy the prime of your life, and get long-term health insurance. And if you get dementia and you're single, you don't remember that you're married anyway. Yeah, and you don't even remember. Now, I'm not knocking this, Adam, but I want to say, you don't even remember your kids. I mean, that's very horrible. But I'm just trying to make the point that guys and girls, don't cling to this world because you have to learn to let go, and it's not easy. I mean, and I don't want to preach never get in a relationship or never be committed, but, again, you got good parents, love them, but if they have, severe illness, you got to get help. I mean, what can you do? And, yeah, Twista, what's up, Sam? I'm driving to work right now. Can't stay long. Well, Twista, you stay single and stay masturbate. I remember when I got sick and my mom and one of my siblings came to the hospital, and I appreciate that. But I remember basically saying to myself, I want to go home and be by myself. I remember one time I got in a car accident. I specifically told the emergency room, don't call my mother. When I'm hurting, I mean, obviously, look, you need someone to help. You got no choice. But I as much as I can, I don't like people around me. Because it just adds more drama to the situation that's already dramatic. Spinning Wheels. To all Nomad chats, peace. Thank you, Spinning Wheels. ESP, what's up, ESP? Will got confused at the Oscars. He thought he was still playing Muhammad Ali. Well, supposedly that's what Chris Rock said in the backstage, that he just got smacked by Muhammad Ali and he doesn't have a scratch on him. Chris Rock handled himself like a true entertainer. And again, I mean, I could get the joke was a little bit, awkward, especially, if she has some type of hair loss disease or something. But I didn't think it at all warranted that level of assault. And I don't, again, women, everyone's different. But men, how many jokes are about men with hair loss? I mean, I don't have hair. How many, guys, when I grew up, there was a whole song called Don't Want No Short Dick, Man. Don't want, so I don't know why, I don't know, man. To me, it's I don't know. But, again, I don't want to get involved. Why? Because this is another confirmation, like they told us in the Bible. Stay single because I want you to be free from the burdens of this world. Okay. And some people agree with that. And some people say, you know what? I want to reprocreate. I want bastard kids. I want to deal with the in-laws. I want to take care of people when they get sick. I want to live my whole life, destroying my life, so I can envision when I'm 70 being in Florida having a great life. And I want to tell you, stay single, okay? This is my opinion. My opinion. Everyone should do what they want. I know great people that are married. It's my opinion. Spinning Wheels. Oh, yeah, right there. Thank you again, ESP. Charles, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. Shout out to Tampa. You're an awesome person, Charles. You stay single, brother. You're doing the right thing, in my opinion. Jay, what's up, brother? Hello, everyone. Great to see you, Jay. My man, Hal. What's up, brother? Like Hal said, this guy said the other week. He said, Sam, casket only fits one. I said, damn, that was a good. I never heard that. Caveman, what's up, brother? Good timing for me. Howdy, brother. Howdy to you. Thank you. Spinning Wheels. Greatest plot twist. Rock and Smith were in on it together. Will seems a bit unhinged. Maybe so. Who knows? Yeah, I got no idea. Again, to me, this commentary is not really about that situation because there's many perspectives on it, and I'm not really into gossip and drama and reporting the news. For me, how I view that whole situation, it's about, for me, the reinforcement of staying single, because relationships bring so much drama. That's for me. Outside of all that other talk, I don't get involved in it, but that's how I'm looking at this. Twister, purple fire member only emoji. I appreciate you, Twister. I appreciate all my members. Thank you. AR6. I do believe that Chris Rock went a little too far. But overall, Will was in the wrong slapping a comedian for doing his job. Yeah, I think being a comedian is dead. I don't think anymore. I think that's the worst job. I think the best job right now is be a social worker or a nurse. But you're going to get burnt out. And so what do? You go to a comedy club. But what happens at the comedy club? Someone pulls a gun on Mike Tyson and the comedian gets smacked and the bouncer gets shamed for trying to de-escalate it. I want to tell you guys, put on your dentist lead vest that you do when you get a cavity filling and stay in your car, because this world's gone to hell. I'm not surprised that Will didn't get detained. It's all drama. Yeah, I mean, and then I looked again at Willow Smith, his daughter's Instagram. She was just doing a video about the purge, dressed very demonic. Will Smith posted right before going to the event that he chooses chaos. So, and obviously there's been plenty of things said, and they've even admitted it, to a level of like an open marriage, or this, of course we know about the entanglement. So there's a lot of things going on there. Again, I know Chris Rock's very rough, and no way, that was assault. In my opinion, that was assault. I would have pressed charges. Yeah, I would have. AR6. Oh, I read this already. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Caveman. A weak man lashes out in violence. Bad woman can't take a joke because they are a joke. Well, to me, again, I think that Jada could have de-escalated, but she escalated. But I don't blame her. But it's just, again, it's a relationship. So, again, I don't want to blame anyone, because there's so many layers. Everyone's got a perspective. That's not what I'm about. For me, what I'm about is saying, Sam, this is how it gets drama. And if I'm going to go out, okay, I'd rather go out based on my own issues, not looking after someone else's issues. Because when I was very young, one of the first little scraps I got into, and it didn't turn out into much, but was because I was protecting a girl or looking after her. But really I was just and it was drama. And so, and I think about her now, and what's she doing now? I don't even want to talk about it. So, that's what I mean. You destroy your life because you think you're doing some righteous thing. And I want to tell you, Rihanna going to end up with Chris Brown at least once again. And yeah, it's all, look, Chris Rock had, to me, one of the best things that he did. I remember he had some stand-up tour where I believe he said, when he was talking, I believe, Nelson Mandela's life, he spent all this time in persecution and jail. And then he got out and he got married. And after 6 months of marriage, he got divorced. It was he went through all this horrible persecution and imprisonment. And then he got out, got divorced, and he couldn't take that. And I want to tell you, that always spoke to me when I heard that. I think I was in, me and my friends, we went to VA Beach for a vacation. And I think we were in a hotel and we had watched that stand-up act. I think it was that one. And I never forget that. I always took out my, I said, damn, that's very powerful parable. Some you can handle being in prison, persecution, but marriage, oh man, it'll destroy your life. That's what I remember. Sophie, thank you again for everything. Bless you, Nomad. Bless you also. And everyone in the chat. I pray protection over Nomad. I received that. And all those in the chat, they received that. Sophie, we pray the best for you. We love your new avatar picture. You're doing a great job. Thank you for everything. You're awesome, Sophie. Caveman, amen. Caveman. And women. Yeah, I respect men and women equally, but I just think men and women equally. Because I know some women, they deal with drama because of their man. So I'm a fair person. But what I could tell you is stay single, because that's the only answer for less drama. That's the lesson of Will Smith, in my opinion. How? He should have had the same energy with Tupac. Yeah, look, it's just bad. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of people said, look, if that was The Rock up there instead of Chris Rock, would he have done the same thing? Yeah, probably not, of course, but it's just, It's a no-win. It's just a no-win. It's sad. Apple, hey Apple, good to see you. AR6. Anyways, how you doing, Nomad? Overall good. Why? Because I re-engineered my life on purpose and through sacrifice and patience to have my daily routine in Florida by the beach and be healthy and not be entangled in unhealthy relationships or any relationships, really. Is my life perfect? No life is perfect. Would my life work for everyone? No. Does it work for me? Is it my best life? Yeah. And I have a lot of liberty to do that because I'm single. I don't have to answer to anyone. And I want to tell you, that's another win for the single. You want to move to Florida? Well, you got to do it responsibly. You got to keep a job. You got to wait for a job transfer or whatever you're going to do. You got to liquidate your assets. That's just all what I did. But I didn't have to check with someone. Now my father and certain people tried to act like I had to check in with them. Like, and I said, whoa, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not, I don't know what you want from me. And they didn't like that. And our relationship ended. Michael, one of my members, $10 gold super chat. Go, Sam. Well, Michael, you've been gracious to me. Like all my members, I appreciate that extra level of gratitude. $10 super chat. Michael, bless you, brother. I hope these videos help you. They provide value, not to make you be me. I don't want to make people be me, but I have to share my opinion, my perspective. Everyone take what they want from these videos. That's your job. But for me, my job to express myself in a healthy, positive, nonviolent way. And that's what I do. And Michael, I thank you with all my heart. Everyone show some love for Michael. He's been a blessing to me. Thank you. Spinning wheels. So true. One wrong. Yeah, this is true. One wrong person in your life is a dumpster fire. And I want to tell you guys, when you get intimate, and I learned this lesson too, because I thought, thank you, Michael. Thank you. I thought this too about companionship, right? Because when I got into my late 20s, 30s, I started to hear the word companionship. Like, you don't have to be married. You don't even have to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but you can have companions. So I said, oh, that sounds good. And what I found out is just like Jay, that's an entanglement. Because there's no such thing once you have someone involved in your life, especially intimately, whether emotionally or physically, or financially, you sharing something with them. It is such an entanglement. And I learned the hard way. I got a setback in my life, and I take accountability. I'm not men going the wrong way. I take accountability for my own decision. I set my life back 3 years getting entangled with someone. I knew they were trouble from the beginning. They had leopard skin clothing. They had a wig, everything. That's my opinion, it's my experience. I'm going to share it. And I kind of knew, but it looked good. The physical looks look good. I ignored all the red flags. I paid a price. I didn't blame them. I never did anything wrong. I separated. I showed respect when I separated. I never did anything negative. But it took me 3 years to recover. Through my own decision, I take accountability. I didn't smack anyone. But I learned a lesson that was, to me, is like, and I want to be fair. I've had some butt ugly, nice girls that want to be with me. And even good looking girls that want to be with me. So it's not just about that. It's not like, oh, well, you got to find the right one. Even the right one is a lot of work. A lot of drama. Why? Well, they may get sick. You got to deal with their parents or their family. You got to deal with their emotions. You got to deal with their wants, their needs. I don't like to be a caretaker. I love my dog. Nothing destroyed me more than when my dog passed away. I mean, it was, I always say having a pet is like having a marriage in hyperspeed. When they're young, the dog, they're energetic. Then they get into a good flow and then they suffer and die. And so in the course of 10, 15 years, you see like the human lifespan condensed. Human lifespan is 80 years. The average dog is 10 to 15. So you get to see what life is like. And that dog brought me a lot of joy. So I don't regret having a dog. But I would never have another dog. Just like if I got married once, it's my opinion, I wouldn't get married again. Why? It takes too much out of you after it ends. And even if it's all good, a healthy relationship, it eventually ends up all bad. Is life worth living without being loved? No, I think you should love once. And then after that, give your life to the Lord. Okay. Don't mean you got to go to church, but do what you need to do for you. This is my opinion. I respect caveman. I know there's some men going their own way. I respect men and women equally. ESP lost her husband. So this is not, I'm not bashing anyone. I want to be a fair person. Because there's men that destroy women's life. I understand life. This is based on single for everyone. Let's continue to read these comments. If I miss a comment, please type it again. Don't take it as disrespect. Apple. Had George Lopez made the joke and had been slapped, he would have knocked Will out. Yeah, and that's not the answer either. Like, I don't want violence. Again, that's just violence. Again, I watched this thing once, and I didn't watch it again because it's like watching a horror movie. It's like watching an assault. It's trauma to your mind. And I thought about the same thing when I watched the guy approach Mike Tyson last week in a comedy club. And I said to myself, this world's going to hell, man. But not, nothing new under the sun. But look, some people said too, if it was like Bernie Mac or something. And then some people said, well, Bernie Mac wasn't that crude like Chris Rock. But again, I didn't think the joke was that bad. But even if it was that bad, violence, guys, I mean, this is supposed to be an award show. It's supposed to be entertainment. I mean, then what do you want then? Here's the thing then. If you get rid of all comedy, then what you're going to have, every presenter, there's no more comedians. There are robots. Hello, welcome to the awards. Today's award is blah, blah, blah. And there's no edgy comedy. There's no laughter. Life is just, now, I mean, so that's something that people have to decide. Do you want that in society? It may come to that. I may. I don't care. That's why I ain't having no damn kids either. I still think the world's better than it was hundreds of years ago, but the world's been burning since it's been turning. It ain't getting no better. It's getting better in some ways. I don't want to be negative, but you know what I mean. Peyton, what's up, brother? Will Smith be smacking hard as F. Chris Rock's face still purple. It's a shame, man. Chris Rock took it like a champ. We all take hits in life. No one goes through life without getting hit. If you do, and he handled himself very professionally as best he could. So I give him a lot of credit for that. And he didn't press charges. I would have pressed charges. Art Dog. One look was all it took. Yeah, I looked at once. I said, I ain't looking at this again. It's very negative. Dark energy, drama. Art Dog, believe it or not, this happens with guys all the time. I do believe it. And girls. Because I don't want to be unfair to women. Just not at a big stage. I've seen it. I know it. Good job, Sophie. I pray for the peace that passes all understanding. This is a church scripture. I agree with that. And the church also says, stay single. You are speaking to me with your words. Thank you, Sophie. Bless you. Bless my atheist, any religion you are. I believe in the Lord. I believe in the way of Jesus. Now, Jesus died supposedly at 33. He was single. I think about that too. Like, is it worth sharing your life publicly? Jesus really was pretty peaceful. And instead of him getting smacked, he got crucified. Same thing with a lot of people in life, MLK, Gandhi, a lot of people in life, you could say certain people asked for trouble because they were violent, but certain people, just because they shared their life publicly, they got hurt. And I said to myself, this is why I understand why ESP doesn't want to share a face. This world's sick. Apple, perhaps a marriage license should be a 10-year lease agreement. In my opinion, don't get married. Why? Just get a contract with a lawyer stipulating, how to divide assets based on your relationship. If it dissolves, or based on if you have children. Look, if you want to get married because of tax reasons or just be married because of society, get a prenup. This protects not just men, but women. Because I know plenty of women now in the workforce, they make more than men. So it's not anti-woman. For all healthy parties, get a prenup that protects all parties, including the children, if you're going to have any. Will people do that? Guys, people are very emotional. It's a lot of drama. I believe we left off at Michael. Michael, thank you again, brother. Very gracious of you. Michael, hello, everyone. Good to see you, Michael. Thanks, Sam. You're the best. Well, so are you. Thank you. Thank you. Spinning wheels. Sam, this channel is underrated. Your persistence is inspiring. Well, thank you, Spinning Wheels. I do want to quit at times, even recently. Why? Because of drama. Again, and most of my drama has been either women that want to get with me or not get with me, but just bust my balls because they don't understand me, or gay guys that want to get with me. That's been the vast majority of it. Again, I've had great gay people that support me, great women that support me, so I don't want to be unfair. But I think about that, and I say, oh my God, all my drama on my channel, what's it around? Well, I say a joke like Chris Rock, and some girl gets offended, or some guy that wants to get, and And that's like, guys, I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me a robot? That's what award shows are coming to. Like, there's no laughter. Hello, my name is Inspirational Nomad. I live in a car. I read comments. I don't know, man. But that's what I'll tell you one thing. I guarantee I'll be single to the day I die, in my opinion. Beach Rob. Chris should have kept other men out of his wife's mouth. You exited stage right. Well, when you go to an award show and there's a comedian there, just like when you go to a comedy show, that's part of the thing. So if men can get joked on, so can women. If we believe in equal rights, you can't just make jokes about men. You can't say a man's hair is receding and not a woman. If we do, then guys, then we're going to Afghanistan. So equality works that way. I mean, so, that's the problem. So, but everyone has their different opinion on that. I think it showed a lot of pride, and I think it shows through Will Smith's Instagram post that he chooses chaos, his children that made a purge video choosing the devil. So I respect, people's wives and stuff. So I'm not making an excuse for that. But to me, that was a violent act. He should have been prosecuted under assault. And, again, like people said it, like, their relationship and their adultery and everything else that goes on, that is more troublesome than a joke. But they don't care about that. They care about a joke. That's the problem. Misdirected anger. Misdirected energy towards drama. Sophie, amen. Single is good. Is the optimal choice. Christian, better to remain single. Totally agree. It's great at first, but the new always wears off. Well, not for me, maybe for you. So again, that's your view. You should go be in a relationship, and that's what you should do. I should stay single, and on my channel, I preach stay single. You should have a channel talk about you get bored being single and you want to be in a relationship. Don't argue with me because, again, I respect you. This is my thing, okay? But you sound like you want a relationship and you're hell-bent and you're going to defend your wife just like Will Smith, and you're going to destroy your life, in my opinion, just like Will Smith, but you can have Will Smith money. And so that's my opinion. Now, you probably want to smack me. Why? Because you're over-emotional. And that's my opinion. My opinion, my channel. Caveman, bro, I'm trying to get my friend to share his head because he's already lists most of it. He would look good bald. Look, once my hairline started receding, I kept a little bit. I had a fading apart. But to me, just shave it. Why? Less maintenance, less aggravation. It's like being single. But everyone should do what they want. But look, I don't know, man. Everyone do what they want. I love everyone. Shout out to everyone. Caveman. Read that. Numb. Chris Rock didn't go too far at all. I respect both sides of that. Again, it's not really, to me, it's more about just being single. Everyone do what they want. Numb. People are soft. Well, I don't want to be hurtful to people. I can understand the perspective that, jokes, especially women with hair, and if there was some disease and all this other thing. So I get it. But to me, I just want to focus on staying single. Everyone do what they want. But don't, hey, look, guys, I mean, again, we can't joke. We can't make fun of a man's receding hairline. We can't have a song anymore called Don't Want No Short Dick Man. Then guess what, guys? Everyone just close their eyes, go on an amusement park, and go to Disney World. Okay? No adult entertainment, guys. None. Okay? And no wigs, nothing. I mean, everyone, this is life. I don't care. Aaron, hey, guys, hey. Good to see you, Aaron. Thank you. You're an awesome person. Caveman, howdy, Aaron. Michael, thank you again, brother. That's very gracious of you. Thank you, Michael. You've helped me also, Michael. Thank you. RTV. Yeah, man, the looks will get you. And a few other guys, unfortunately. For guys and girls, I recognize that a lot of girls go through drama because of men. So I want to be very fair and balanced. Hey, Jesse, good to see you. We're going to get to the comments. Good to see you, Jesse. Caveman. He says he has men going their own way. And I've been with my best friend female for 7 years happily. You definitely will save more if you don't sleep with a financial brick. To me, even if both people, I know someone right now, they're getting married. The girl is a worker. She's making decent money. The guy makes good money. And I've known girls that made more money. All I can tell you is it doesn't even matter if the money is equal. It's not Will and Jada, their money's equal pretty much. I mean, you could say Will's got more. It don't matter. They both got millionaires. It's not about that. It's about the emotional entanglement. That was all emotion. That had nothing to do with money or sex. It was all emotion. To me, your partner should want you not to escalate it. Why? Because no one gets served. I mean, that was just bad. In my opinion. Caveman, love once is really a good quote. Now, I think it is. In my opinion, I agree, Caveman. Jesse, good to see you, Jesse. I hope you're doing well. Congratulations again on the house and all you're doing. Remember, better to buy a house than keep a savings account and do some investments. Because then even if your investments never work out, if you're living where you want, and you bought a house, you know that you got to live somewhere. At least the stress is off you. If you lose things in investments, but you already bought the house, at least you go, well, I bought the house. I'm not going to be destitute. Caveman. Oh, no, Jesse. I just had a heated argument with two people I really care about. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I just want to cut off everyone. I pretty much did that other than my mother and a couple people I know. Why? Not because all the people I knew were bad, but because, again, you have to separate from drama. When I was young, I grew up with great friends overall. But when I got in my 20s, I started to separate and go more towards the church, not just because of religion, but because relationships that were more based on doing healthy, productive things that helped me grow versus hanging out in the strip club or going to parties, and so that was the first thing. Then I got out of the church because then it became just like a religion practice, and it was just time to go do my own thing. But there is something to be said that friends, family, and society environments, you have to build yourself up, and then you have to learn to be by yourself. If not, the loneliest you'll ever be is in a relationship. That's my man, John. $1.49 super sticker, super chat. John, what's up, brother? Status 1200. I want to tell you, John, I love you. You got a 2-bedroom apartment, but may you always treat it like a studio apartment and never invite someone to live with you. I did that at one time, and I love the person that came live with me. I love the people I know around. There's nothing negative. I failed a little bit in that experience. I had someone live with me once, and it wasn't necessarily romantic, but it brought a lot of drama. I played a part in it because I wasn't mature enough to handle it, and I remember learning from that. I'm not doing that again. So again, even through our own failures, I don't blame anyone else for certain things I did in certain ways I acted. I take accountability. And then I said to myself, man, some of those things, though, I can't win. So if it's like a no-win thing for me, I don't want to get involved in drama that's not about me. Because what happens is, even though the drama's not about you, or even nothing's about you, but you can't handle the stress of someone else's energy or someone else's lifestyle. And then you get upset and you start acting out of character. And then you destroy your life. And I want to tell you, I saw it. I lived it. I saw, I can't do this. So I try to learn from my experiences. And this is what I'm sharing with you tonight. Again, I want everyone to do what they want. You want to be in a relationship? I'm speaking fairly to men and women, transgender, whatever. But just be very careful. Because this world, guys, the biggest stress is self-induced. You have a more likelihood of being destroyed not by Putin, but by your own relationships. And if you don't believe me, guys, you're probably going to I can't believe it too. I'm still seeing like on my PayPal they want me to donate to the Ukraine. Guys, I love Ukraine. I love the Russian. But I want to tell you, guys, we just gave them $1 billion, and I found out Red Cross is scamming them. I mean, what else I'm not giving you my PayPal too. I mean, God, where's that money going? I'm not giving that shit. I'll tell you right now, guys, you better to super chat a YouTuber than give that money to help the Ukrainians. I mean, we just gave them $1 billion, guys. I mean, that's crazy. All right, let's stay positive. I wish Joe Biden give me $1 billion. Should I keep the peace? Yeah. I wish he would. I just want to tell you two good back live comments. If you're a mother and you got to pay off your daughter, you got to give her $1 billion to keep the peace, you'll do it. Why? When there's conflict in the house, you'll give up money to keep the peace. When there's a divorce, there's a saying that divorce is the most expensive thing, but it's worth every penny. When there's a contested will, sometimes people just walk away from the inheritance. Well, the people that are working, why? Because they're willing to work and they just say, I can't deal with all this drama. Destitute people, people that don't want to do shit, they're already living in drama, they'll fight you till every last bit of that estate is burnt up. Why? Shit. They ain't got nothing else to do. Yep, they got nothing else to do. I want to tell you, in this world, I hope these videos help you. If these videos help you, please click that thumbs up. Share this video via text, social media, right now. Click that blue join button. You want to support this channel, $4.99. It'll save your life. I mean, you go get a prenup, that's going to cost you. Get a divorce, that's going to cost you $4.99. You can cancel at any time. That is the best value, in my opinion, in this world. I mean, I can tell you. All right, let's stay positive. RTV. Yeah, man, the looks will get... Yeah, I read that. If I skip a comment, guys and girls, please forgive me. Type it again. Thank you. Caveman. Oh, yeah, I read this. Caveman, I read that. I believe, yeah. Jesse, I read that. Yeah. Caveman. Oh, let me restart. I got to go to my phone now because I lost my comments on my laptop. I believe we left off at Jesse. Caveman. If they just can't be good people, cut them off. Even good people, it's hard to keep together and they need a lot of space. But definitely bad people, it's a no-win. I was telling someone I know the other day, I said, there's certain people that I just cannot win with. So I just totally avoid them at all cost. Because it'll cost you your life. It'll cost you an assault charge. And I tell you right now, I stay away because I don't want to destroy my life. Life's hard enough to get going. Forget about the momentum. Once it goes too far over the board, you're done. Aaron, I would have pressed charges too. You damn right. I mean, look, guys, but that's my opinion. I agree with you, Aaron. Yeah, I agree. Sophie, the right person, this is Sophie now. The right person can become the wrong person. This is an excellent comment. She was married, she's saying, now divorced. Staying single and free, your point nomad. Everyone give a hand clap for Sophie. This woman's very positive, very consistent, very healthy mindset. Sophie, I agree with you. Aaron, I hope they take the Oscar away. They should. This guy fought his whole life to get an Oscar, and he just threw it away. They have a code of conduct disaster. Look, if you tried that shit at your job, like, I remember having a conflict at job with a great guy I love, but I just walked away because I said, I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt myself. If someone told a joke about your wife at the job, yes, you should go to the HR and report them. If you smack them, you should be fired. That's assault. They should have been fired. But again, one is Chris Rock, I hate to tell you, is not your coworker. He's a comedian hosting an award show. I mean, and that joke, I mean, I could get it that it's maybe a little bit out of pocket, but that joke to me at no point warranted assault. I mean, to me, that was way overboard. Yep, code of conduct, total disaster. How much training do you have to, for those people out there that are in the workforce? I mean, what's the first thing you got to do? And usually you got to get it renewed every year. You got to read the code of conduct. I mean, it's crazy. ESP. Roasting is part of the Oscars. I agree. Will and Jada are pros. Look, they've been through life. They've shared a lot more on the red table. They know this. They damn right they know that. They're insecure about the things they've shared in their life. There was no excuse for him to strike Chris Rock. I agree. Again, I respect if you see your wife's hurt, you want to protect her. I mean, I want to respect that, but it was way too far. They know that. Aaron, what is men going their own way is basically like a movement I saw online about men who basically say that being married and being with a woman is not worth it in a modern society because the laws and regulations are too skewed towards the woman. I try to tell them if you join that, you're avoiding accountability because no one's forcing you to get married. No one's forcing you to have kids. No one's forcing you to be in a relationship. So all you need to do is say, I want to be single. I don't need to join a cult. 2 is if you want to get married, be smart enough to get a prenup. And if you don't blame the woman. 3 is if you're going to have a child, you're taking the risk. It's like buying Bitcoin. That's an expensive investment. So a lot of men who join men going their own way, they're dumb. And they don't take accountability for life. Now, excuse me, I don't mean to say that disrespectfully. I know that can come across as a Chris Rock joke. So forgive me. Don't strike me. But this is what I want to mean. I'm just saying this to help you. Joining men going their own way and not taking accountability for what you're choosing to do, it destroys you because now you take that mindset with everything. You always blame someone else. It's your fault. To me, in my opinion, there was adultery, I think, with Will Smith and with Jada. They should have got divorced. They're staying together. I don't know. To me, it's a whole other thing. Jesse, here comes Will and his bald-headed wife. Yeah, now look, I mean, obviously that's very rough. I would never say that per se. But look, I mean, again, guys get jokes about bald-headed. You know, I respect a woman is sensitive to that, and again, I respect that. But again, I don't think that joke. I mean, that it was a G.I. Jane joke about a movie she did when she had a ball. I don't really think it was like, but everyone is dealing with their own stuff, you know. Caveman, well said. Thank you. Status, thank you again, John. I appreciate that tip. I really do. Aaron says, hey, ESP. Tiffany, one needs to be the bigger person, wondering if that will happen. It does. But when you're single, guys, you don't have to play those psychological games. That's the whole point, too. See, when you're in a relationship, you always have to be the bigger person. There's been a lot of times online I get an argument, and it's like, guys, this is why I'm single. I don't want to always have to. I feel, this is my opinion now, I feel like when I get in a relationship, and for me it's with a girl, I'm heterosexual, I feel like something happens and I have to apologize even if I don't feel I'm wrong. I got to be the bigger person. And I could do that once in a while. I could overlook a transgression, but I don't want to have to keep doing it, because then I feel like I'm losing myself. At the end of every divorce is I lost myself. So I don't want to hurt people, because I get there's other feelings and opinions than mine. But that's why I'm single, because I don't want to be a babysitter. I don't want to work in daycare. Hell no. I don't want to sit here and have to like not be. When your energy goes to drama, it goes away from creativity. You know, when you can't be a comedian, guys, we just got to have robots announce awards, because that's it. You can't say anything about anything. I mean, you just bang, 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 bang. You're Joe Biden. Everyone should love Joe Biden. Now, I understand you can go too far like Trump. That's why I would say we had to go Joe Biden. But, I mean, it's also like you got to have a little balance, right? It's got to be balanced. Back to live comments. Status 1200, John. I downsized last minute, stayed in my one bedroom, and ditched my garage. Saved a lot of money. Happier now. As a single person, you can live in under 200 square feet. Never, as a single person, never buy something more than 200 square feet, 500 square feet max. You can live in a car, you can live in a van, you can live in an RV. But as a person in a relationship, you can't do any of those things. You know, there's some people say, Sam, how are you going to meet a girl, or, you know, how are you going to meet someone living in a car? I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, that's your answer. I don't want to. Okay? So I had a house, guys. I right there. I don't want to do it. So, good job, John. Caveman. Men going their own way, he's saying, is, yes, my wife knows and agrees with my mindset and convictions. Well, there you go. Just like an open marriage, guys. If you and your significant other agree to something, that's not my business. So I'm glad that thank you for sharing that, Caveman. King, what's up, Darius? I love this topic. Thank you, Darius. I appreciate your positive attitude. This is Primetime TV. Well, again, guys, I always try to hold myself back. I'm praying to the Lord, God, help me to be more restrained in my commentary when I read the live comments. Very hard, because then it's like I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. A little edgy. I don't want to be hurtful, though, just to be hurtful. I don't want to, you know, that's not my desire at all. I'm not Chris Rockstar. I mean, I'm not going out there to make fun of people. But I want to tell you, I stay single because I don't want to play this tap dance. You know, like even one of my great viewers, Marin, I hate to say this, I think she likes me. She's older, and I love her. She's been very gracious. I think she got a thing for me. She married some guy who she even said in her own words is below her intelligence, so she can control him and watch me at night. And she left this comment the other day like, oh yeah, now all of a sudden, because I don't think she agreed with my last two live feeds, because they were about like aging and uterus and all these different things, and she doesn't like talk about that. So she left me this like subliminal comment. She does this from time to time when she's not happy with my videos. Like, oh, just so you know, something came up on my YouTube feed to rate your channel. I wonder why. Like, oh, like, come on, Marin. You know, look, if you don't like it, vote 0 and don't watch. But we've been playing this tap dance. I blocked her once. I unblocked her. I mean, she's super chatted me. She's been gracious. She's a sweetheart, but I would never marry her. Why? Because she's very tough to deal with. And so is her daughter. That's why she got in a big fight with her daughter. So, but I don't want to play those psychological games. Like, if I'm not talking how you want to talk, I got to apologize to you so you can rate my video better. This is the game of YouTube. This is the game. And it makes me very upset that people would be like that. Like, even my father was like that. And that's a man. He was a very immature man. And an immature man is basically, I don't want to say a woman because I don't want to be disrespectful woman, but he's very like, I mean, like he would go, I mean, like unbelievable. So I'm like, bro, I'm not married to you. I'm a grown man. And I want to tell you, I would never marry someone like that. And that's why I thank God my mom divorced him. Because I want to tell you, there's some people like, and I'm not saying my mom didn't play a part in the divorce again. I love my parents. I didn't desire to argue with my father and cut him out of my life. I was very thankful for my father and my mother. I knew many people that didn't have any type of family structure. But the same reason why I really didn't like my father growing up, the same reason why I cut him off, because even though he did great things for me at times, he was very tough to deal with. I mean, very temperamental, because he had his own issues. It was a lot of drama. And I said, oh my God, let me just live my life. I mean, I'll call you once a week. I'll show you respect. I'll be thankful. I did all those things, but it's still not good enough. I got to do everything you want me to do this way. And I feel like I'm in a relationship. I said, this is why I'm not married. I mean, it's crazy. All right, let's say back live comments. Aaron, but what does it mean? I'm not judging. I'm curious. Oh, men going your own way, you mean? Does it mean celebrate? Or if you look it up online, like any religion, it'll give you like a whole bullet point presentation on what their philosophy is. Wait till YouTube search that. It's like YouTube searching nofab. And there's a lot of people that do nofab and men going their own way. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I mean, it's a disaster out there. Love and respect. Child of Sea, what's up? Jada could have stopped Will Smith from walking up. She should have tried. I think my mom would have. I remember when my mom would see me get upset, she would pull me back. That, to me, that's a good woman. I mean, again, now, if someone said that about my mom, would I smack them? No, I mean, I wouldn't want them to say that. I mean, to me, I would, nah, man. To me, I tell my mom, don't wear a wig. There's some women, I know they tell my mom to wear a wig. It looks nice. I tell my mom, don't wear a wig. You know, be comfortable. I love you for comfortable. If I tell her, if someone don't like it, fuck it. But I'm not going to get in a fight with someone else about it. Okay. But I want to tell you guys, insecure person is your biggest enemy. An insecure person, because they have so much pent up in them that, and this is what I feel this was all this drama energy around their relationship, that all that pent up drama, it got directed towards Chris Rock. He just lit the fuse. He was just a straw that broke the camel's back. Have you ever been in the workforce? I've been. And your boss comes in. I thank God I had a good boss. He was honest. I love this guy. He helped me. But he would come in once in a while. He would say, guys, I had a very tough night with the family. I just want to let you know that if I lash out on you or something, please don't take it personal. And he never like disrespected us or anything, but sometimes he would be on edge. But I thank God that he always admitted that. And this is what you don't realize. Like, people are walking around and they got all this pent up energy from their household. And this is why so many people walk around. Is one thing set them off and they get into a fight or they do something crazy because they got all this shit going on with their family, their kids, their spouse. I said, this is why I tell you, stay single. You know what I'm thinking about when I'm going to Starbucks? What type of free porn I'm going to watch? Let me go to the beach by this time. Let me do this. Let me look at the, this. I'm not thinking about, I got to take care of this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got that. Oh my God. Stay single. Less drama. Click that thumbs up if you appreciate these videos. Subscribe if you're not. Click that blue join button. I show up every day. Okay. No smacking here. Smack that ass. Aaron. And Child of Sea also said, yes, she could have stopped it. Walking up to Chris, but she allowed the chaos to pursue. To me, when I looked at Will Smith's Instagram, he posted before he went to that award show that he chooses chaos. His child, Willow Smith, look on her Instagram. She posted the day before, she's doing a rock video, death metal. And I know a couple people, they do death metal. Everyone who does death metal has a dysfunctional home. And she's doing a death metal video about the purge, killing people. Guys, if your son is in a horror flicks, John was in a horror flick, God, there's a problem. It's not funny. I told Erin, I love Erin. She was into all that horror shit. So I love you, but I could never co-sign that. And again, if you got young kids, that's one thing. But adults, especially after a certain age, they're into horror stuff like that. Now, that's a lot of negative energy, man. I can't deal with that, man. It's traumatic. Aaron laughing. I have paid off a kid before. So true. I want to tell you something, guys. In the Afghanistan war, we were paying off the rebels. Some people blasted Obama for giving Iranians billions of dollars. Some people are so naive to the world. How do you think we keep world peace? You got to pay people off. Okay. You say, well, Trump kept world peace. Well, did you hear about a trade war? Did you hear about 1 million Americans dying? And Trump even said it during the press conferences that he's a president at war, the invisible enemy. The only way you keep the peace, you don't shame someone in a financial trade war. And, you know, Biden's guilty of what's going on now too. So look, if Biden don't work shit out, shit don't get good, you know, there's going to be no perfect person. But I just want to tell you, it doesn't matter who you vote for. The way this world works, sometimes you got to pay people off instead of going to war. This guy, Zelensky, and everyone in Ukraine, I love Ukrainians, I got some great friends. We're giving billions of dollars. They want my PayPal money too. They want everything. You know what's going to happen? Putin's going to take half the east of the country. All these innocent people died. Zelensky's going to be a movie star at an award show getting made fun of by Chris Rock, shooting a fair one. What about all these innocent people that are suffering? No one cares. There'll be martyrs. All could have been avoided, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. Putin's a bad guy. I'm not justifying his decisions. Again, love and respect to Ukraine and Russia. But it's just, look, guys, you have to make a decision. Okay? Because right now, I know people that fought in the Afghanistan war. We didn't want to stay there forever. We wanted to pull out. You can say the pullout was sloppy. It doesn't matter. We were going to pull out. You know what's happening right now? The Taliban runs Afghanistan again, and they won't let women who are girls who are 13 years or older back in school. So all those lives, what changed? Sad. So, you know, that's what I mean, guys. I'm not saying you should never fight a war, never get involved, because I understand there's some, and, you know, I saw a turtle today. This guy got involved, saved a turtle's life from going across the street. I get it. But you got to be very selective. Because you get involved in someone else's drama, I mean, you got to pay people off. Okay. You got to pay people off. That's fact. I mean, I tell you. Caveman, it depends on the man. For me, I don't understand. I don't know what that word means, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right. Mongonius? Forgive me if I am wrong. Aaron, at Child of Sea, I don't blame JD. I don't blame anyone, but let's just stay single. That's the only thing I want to agree on. Yeah, Will has his own free will. I agree with that. A man has to take accountability, and a woman. I agree with that. Now, I will say, even if it's two men, and I've been in this situation, not in a relationship, but two friends at a club, and one basically like gives you the look like they're about to start a fight, if the other one doesn't try to calm that person down, they're not your friend. After you're a certain level of maturity. Now, Will Smith in his damn 50s. I'm not talking about friends in their teens or 20s. When you got friends middle age and up, and they don't try to calm you down. Instead, they give you the green light, like, go fuck that motherfucker. They're not your friend. You haven't gotten out of street life. You haven't got out of adolescence. I know a lot of people didn't get out of adolescence. They got fucked up. I try to avoid that shit now. Aaron, I don't get it, Sam. Can you explain men going their own way? I've tried to do as best I can. That's a lot of drama involved in that too. I recommend you look it up. You form your own conclusion. I've given my opinion on that. I got to be careful. It's just too much drama, but thank you, Aaron. Very detailed window cleaner. I do apologize to you. I was a little rough on you the other day, so that I will say. I apologize. A little too much joke. But you understand the whole perspective of that. But thank you for coming back in. I still believe it's staged. It may be, but to me, again, I don't care about the event. I care about staying single. They both had a smirk on their face. It was a sad event. To me, I looked at the video once, not 5 times like a psychopath. And my spirit felt grieved. The way he shouted, which I've been, God, to me, that was real. And even if it was acting, it was wrong. You know, again, like I could watch a movie about a horror movie, even though it's just acting, like a lot of people, they're not really dying. It's still trauma. I would never date someone that they're a great horror movie actor. Why? No, I don't. What happened to the guy who played the Joker? Committed suicide. Every mentally ill person and drug addict I know, they look up to the Joker. It's true. You think about your own life. They love watching the newest Batman with the Joker. They love it. It's sick. It's satanic. Like Willow Smith with The Purge. Never date a girl that loves the Purge movie. She'll destroy your life. Or a guy. If your boyfriend loves the Joker, he's doing drugs and he's the devil. I tell you, it's true. So now again, I'm not saying you should go Kanye West and start doing things like, oh, my daughter's doing the devil stuff. No, no. I'm telling you, stay single. That's all I'm telling you. You do whatever you want. I don't know where we were at. Yeah, Caveman starting talking about men going their own way. I've already talked about. I don't want to get too involved in that, but you guys talk about that amongst yourselves. Caveman. Yep. We're gonna leave that alone for now. I talked about that. Aaron. So it's off the grid. I'm going to Google. Yeah, let's Google that. I don't want. I don't want to get involved in that drama. I got enough going on in life. Caveman. Yeah, I understand. Let's stay positive tonight. Coffee Black. Hey, Coffee Black. I'm staying out of entanglements. You're damn right. I'm a happy narcissist. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually excited that you take accountability for how you want to live and you're not hurting anyone else. So I fully respect that. And I think that's a very healthy decision. I'm the same way. To me, I'm not putting a label on myself what I am. I know I want to be single. I know I don't want to take care of someone else. I don't want to get involved in someone else's drama. That's all. No disrespect to anyone. So me and you on the same page on that, Aaron. Interesting. It's an actual club or something. Aaron, if you value your mental health, stay focused because you're going to get caught in drama. I want to tell you. Look it up, but don't get too involved. I ain't going with that. Cold as F. Where was the same energy when August and Tupac? Yeah, I hear you, Cold as F. Again, I don't want to get too involved in their thing because I definitely hear what you're saying. Again, my goal is not to gossip about their life or the situation because when I saw that, I watched the video once, not 5 times. I just thought to myself, for me, Sam, just stay single because there's so much drama when you involve other people in your life. And that's the only message I want to get across. I want everyone to do what they want. You want to be married, you want to take Will's side, you want to take Chris Rock's side. That's everyone's got opinion. I just want to tell anyone who thinks about it, just think about singleness. Jesse, oh, damn it, forgive me for being late because my laptop's down. $5 super chat. Jesse, I'm sorry. True words. Take accountability. No one forces anyone to do anything. It's all a choice most of the time. Jesse, please leave a comment and tell me you're still in here and forgive me for being late, Jesse. Jesse's 100% right. And this is what I learned in life because I failed. And I could say that sometimes, well, I didn't cause all the failure. It was someone else's drama. Some of that may be true, but I have to start and take accountability, just like Aaron said also. What did I choose to do? If you don't start there, then you are going to blame someone or something else the rest of your life. After you start with yourself, then you can look and say, okay, did this relationship egg the situation on? Is this person like someone who makes the situation worse or better? Or is it someone who holds me back from drama or pulls me in? That's a decision you got. But after accountability. Good job. Jerry Ward, $2.99. I got the laptop back up. Jesse, thank you for still being in here. Thank you, Jesse. Jerry, thank you. Jesse, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Jerry, thank you. Jesse, thank you. Michael, thank you. I truly appreciate it. I'm pouring out sweat. I hope these videos do help, man. I really do. I mean, I really get into this. I enjoy doing this. I mean, I love doing this, but I hate the drama part of YouTube. You know, again, sometimes I'm edgy, so I get how it kind of brings some level of hostility because I'm edgy. And sometimes I go too far, I admit. But again, to me, how I look at it is I'm not in someone else's live chat causing problems. And I would never even host an award show. To me, it's a circus. I don't even go to clubs. I stopped going to clubs for that reason. I don't want to get involved in other people's shit. Because if I'm not involved in something, someone else is, then I got to get involved in this shit. I said, I got to get the fuck out of this drama. I said, I hate going out. I'm a loner. Because it's hard enough by yourself in this world. Even when I go to the supermarket, I got, this crazy psychopath. I got dodge people. Yeah. I couldn't even imagine, guys. I'm done. I avoided enough pitfalls. I say survived by the grace of God. Thank you, everyone. Let's go back to these live comments. I got to wrap this up soon, but we're going to keep going. I want to try to get to these. Um, I believe I left off at, forgive me if I'm wrong, guys and girls. Cold as F, thank you, good comment. Melvano, good to see you, Melvano. I was the first pick of the jury duty today. God bless you, brother. For 100 people. Man, isn't that something? The good people always get sucked into jury duty. Damn it. I asked myself, yeah, what would Sam do? You can get out of jury duty 3 times. I wouldn't even have been there until they made me go because I already did my 3 deferrals. Because I want to tell you right now, guys, if a war break out, I'm going to be doing a Trump. I'll get a bone spur thing. God forbid I don't want bone spur. But I want to tell you guys, I'll be a mercenary. Look, I'll go fight if we got it. But a lot of times we got choices. See, that's the whole thing. I always look at the whole thing with Trump and McCain, right? And I had family members that had to go to Vietnam because they weren't rich. They couldn't get out an army card, right? I could never take Trump serious with the army shit because this guy dodged the draft. All the poor middle class people had to go in the fight. So for me, what did that teach me? Well, that taught me if 30 years later, the person who consciously dodged the draft because of their entitlement then causes, like, he's so contentious, what Republican military leaders said, he's the most divisive president of our lifetime. We know Joe Biden's brain dead. Joe Biden's the most brain dead of our lifetime. Trump was the most divisive. So I said to myself, here I got family members that died in Vietnam. Trump dodged Vietnam. He's the biggest patriot. Everyone's got to salute the flag. I said to myself, if there was another draft, would I do that? I'm thankful for America. I'm thankful for America. And you guys know I said it. But then I'll tell you, this is the problem. And I know a lot of good people in the service or were in the service. But this is why, to me, it's very tough for me to, like, you know what I mean, gear up for that. Because I've seen too much in life, like, you know what I mean? And so it's very sad. But this is what happens. The good people do jury duty and the good people get drafted. He goes, I spoke my mind and the judge sent me home. Well, thank God. You deserve it, man. You did a lot with your life. You already served your time in life. Those lawyers don't want a vocal jury. Well, yeah, that's the thing you can do. Like if one is, for most municipalities, if you get selected for jury duty, you know, you don't have to show up until you call that the night before and they say your number's picked. But even before that, you should be able to call your local jurisdiction, and up to 3 times usually you can defer it and say, you know, you got something else going on. But after that, then you got to at least call in, and if your number's called in, you got to go to jury duty. Then if you're selected, your only out is to act wild. And then, yeah, you're out. Yeah. My mom got on jury duty one time, and she ended up, like, saying the guy was innocent. And technically the guy was innocent. But my mom told me the judge pulled all the jurors in the room after the verdict and said, look, you guys, you made the worst decision I've ever seen. This guy had basically just like the guy was guilty. But, you know, I guess my mom was saying technically, even though he was guilty, technically he wasn't guilty. And she said basically after that, they never called her for jury duty again. So I don't know. Jesse, thank you again, Jesse. You've been a tremendous support. You were my first ever member in the original memberships. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Caveman, men going there. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get into that, but I respect both of you guys. Aaron, shouldn't old people do that? No, yeah, we're not getting into that, guys. That's nothing but drama. I'm done with that. I mean, I've addressed it once. I can't do it again. Stacy, hey, Stacy. I'm 20, made it insane. This is a great comment. But I'm already loving your message. Thank you, Stacy. Shout out to you and your family. Had to rewind to the beginning because I wanted to hear your thoughts on Will Smith issue. Stacy, I think you got 6, 8 kids, and I respect you. And Stacy's why I love Stacy. She'll tell you straight up. She's a great person. Stacy wants to tell everybody, I don't want to speak for her. I just want to, Stacy, no, I stay single. Everyone do what they want. I love you, Stacy. Jewel, hey, Jewel. Good to see you. K-Band, no. Most people, oh yeah, we're not talking about that anymore. Mango now. We addressed it once. I love everyone. Kels, I live near your mom in Jersey. Okay. Gonna say hi to her. Oh, please do that. Please, because remember, I'm the type of guy that would have pressed charges if I was Chris Rock for assault. So believe me, I have no problem pressing charges. So that's fine with me. And actually, let me take a screenshot of this and then look at your IP address so I can report this. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, let me do that. Thank you for leaving that comment up. I'll do that right now. Please scout it, because I'm scouting you right now. Please, I wait for this, because I send this into the local municipalities. You created the account today. Oh, so yeah, you intentionally created this account today on March 28th. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, I can't wait to give this to the local authority. Oh, yeah, we're going to look at that IP address tonight. Thank you very much for incriminating yourself. And I look forward to being on jury duty. Yeah, I ain't lying about that. Thank you very much. Okay. And never forget, I don't cling to my life too much. So, remember, guys, when you approach someone on stage, it could go either way. It's a 50-50. Okay. So don't always think you got the upper. Just be very careful in this world. Okay. Good job. I want to thank you, Lord. Thank you for your grace. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's stay positive and healthy. I appreciate that. Aaron, I got a rate channel tonight and did the best score. Thank you. Aaron, thank you, Aaron, for the positive rating. Aaron, I think I've been lucky with the men I know. They are all good people who take responsibility. I've been lucky with the women I've known too. The same thing. Jewel, lots of people are emotionally taxing. They're a disaster. For the most part, there's some good people. Caveman, my girl asked me that question as well. No, there's no reason for women to go their own way. I don't want to talk about this. Is just when everyone's got to do what they want with that, Aaron. No, we're not talking about that. I love you both. We're going to, Kelly, I'll see you in court. Caveman, men going, yep. Caveman's laughing good. Jewel, Batman beats the homeless and mentally ill, and he's still a billionaire. He's just as equally bad as the Joker. I want to tell you, the Joker is the ultimate theater symbol of demonic energy. Okay. And some people embrace that demonic energy. And what I can tell you is take them to court. Why? Because they exist in this world. And, you don't want to lock heads with them. You could destroy your life. Just take them to court and let them tell that to the judge. Yeah, you don't need that energy in your life. Aaron, sorry, Sam, I have never heard of it. That's okay. No, I just didn't want to get too negative with it. Captain, funny how Will Smith defends his wife after she... look, they both have to take accountability. They stay with each other, and I just want to stay single. Everyone do what they want. Jerry, shout out to you, brother. Same to you. Thank you, Jerry, for that gracious tip, and thank you, Jesse. Thank you both. Caveman, got into a relationship don't get in a relationship if you don't like drama, because they all come with it, no matter who they are. Caveman, your videos helped me and my girl. Well, respect to you both, and listen to you for a while. She agrees with your points. Well, thank you both. Love and respect to you both. Jerry, we thank you. I thank you also for your time and wisdom. Thank you for this gracious comment. You're a kick-ass dude, and you always keep it real. Well, I thank you. And again, I do apologize. There's maybe times I go a little bit too far, so I take accountability for that. But I tell you, I'm single, so please don't act like we're together and I got to always apologize. If you don't like what's on this channel, this is why I shut down all my social media other than YouTube. I don't want my friends to feel like I'm talking about them or their wife. If someone willingly comes on my channel, you got to go out of your way. And you don't like what I have to say, and you engage in a back and forth instead of just leaving, or you create a profile that's brand new and you start to make threats, or you start to try to argue with me, I am so pressing charges. Why? Because, guys, I am not bothering you. Okay, you're coming on my channel. This is not a public award show. This is my channel. And now I want to tell you guys, that's a negative, okay? KO $5 super chat. Chris Rock is too rich to fight. Both of them are. Fighting is it's just for bad energy. Look, they're both very wealthy. Okay? And that's what I mean. So a lot of people that watch me, most people either have average income or they have below average. Both Chris Rock and Will Smith are elitist. They are probably 5% of society or whatever. But this is why I always say, a lot of people don't believe me, that money is not the only equalizing force. You still need self-control. We can give you elitist status, but if you're going to still get caught in drama, you're going to destroy your life, and you're going to set a bad example for your children. What did Will Smith's son say? That's how we do. Ooh, that's negative energy, man. That's very sad. KO, love to you. Jesse, thank you again. Caveman, I've read that. I read that. Thank you again, Jerry, for the very positive comment. Peanut Butter, hey, Peanut Butter, good to see you. Love to you, Peanut Butter. Good to see you. Thank you for being a member. I love your avatar. It's so inspiring. Juicy, hey, I didn't know Will and Jada were together until today. We should have left her alone. All I can tell you guys, everyone do what they want. This is not bashing anyone. This is my opinion that I just look at that situation and I reflect on my life. And I say, this is when I decided to stay single. I didn't blame any woman. I didn't blame any circumstance. I just said, if I look at my life, the recurring pattern of when I'm in a relationship, I end up the most emotionally burnt out, in the most drama, and I can't get out of it until I'm single again. And so what I could tell you is stay single. My opinion, everyone do what they want. Third Eye, hey, Third Eye, thank you for your positive comments. Just stopping by. We'll watch from the beginning. Thank you. It's crazy last night. Yeah, the world's ending, basically. Like 50 said, the world's over. Hey, Lala, a.k.a. Zach, good to see you. My grandma passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. And it happened right after my parents visit her and right after I got the phone call, my parents. And my heart is hurting. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Lila, a.k.a. Zach. I know there's a lot of pain in this world. And so I'm sorry to hear that. My heart and my love goes out to you. All right, guys and girls, I hope my videos help you some way. I thank you to all my members. Thank you to all the gracious super chats. Thank you for everyone who watched. If you haven't already, please click the thumbs up. Thank you. Go in peace.